Welcome, everyone. So I'm Martino. I do product at MusicMatch, the company where I've been working for 13 years. So I joined the company at the very beginning where we were just a few, 10 people. So it was a startup and now is a small, medium company with more than 130 employees. So today I wanted to talk to you about our current mission. So at MusicMatch, we found a way to make our business teams faster and more independent by adopting no-code solutions. So first thing first, I wanted to make sure that you know what MusicMatch is. So please help me by answering these simple questions. So what music player do you use today to listen to the music usually? Spotify, Deezer, Spotify, anything else? YouTube? Okay. So it's very likely that if you have seen lyrics on Spotify or YouTube, you already see us because we are the provider of the lyrics, not yet on Deezer, unfortunately, we'll see in the future. So what's MusicMatch in a nutshell? So it's music data company. We are the leader in the lyrics content delivery. We have 12 million lyrics in more than 250 languages, and we have as a client Google Search, YouTube Music, Apple Music, Instagram, if you use the sticker with the lyrics, and Spotify. So we have more like Shazam, Amazon Music, iHeart, Tidal. So if you look how many clients we have, because if you sum Google clients, Apple Music clients, Instagram, Spotify, all the others, we have a huge pool of clients. We also have a huge database. So we have to deal with a lot of requests from our clients to then manage this big database. So a normal day in MusicMatch for the operations team or the sales team is to receive such a question like how many tracks we are synced or in a pool of 500 songs, how we tracks we match, because of course we have to match the catalogs from Apple or Spotify to ours, and the quality of the content or the language of the lyrics or the translations. So all these data are connected to the lyrics because the lyrics can be synced with the music, can be translated, and so on and so forth. So a normal like chain of actions is like this. So we receive the request, we open a ticket for an internal team to extract the data, and normally it's the BI team, the business intelligence team, or the engineering team. And after we receive the data, the sales team or the operations team can create the report to reply to the customer. But there is, as you can see, an interruption in the middle, because if you change like the team, you have to explain to other teams what you want to do. So meetings, there is a big context switch for them to understand, okay, but what do you want in reality? So you have to explain many times what you want. And it's very likely that sometimes you have to do something, change something, and so backlogs, so new task in the sprint. And what is like simple question is in reality a big problem, because, okay, this question is in wait because I open Jira ticket, I need to know, I need to wait an answer, even this one. For that one, we need to change something, so I need to wait something to change in the backend, or I need to schedule a meeting to explain what I need. So what we did in the past months is to adopt some no-code tools. And today I want to talk to you about specifically Coda and NA10. So with Coda, we use it to superpower our document creation, because you can use, you can put data in your document. It's for writing document, but you can create tables in it and do also analytics and dashboard. We created our custom pack. Thanks to that, we can get data from our database directly, and the learning curve is really easy. So in like few days, you can understand how to use Coda to be more independent. So in the end, we use Coda for data retrieval and report creation. For NA10, we use it to automate workflows, combining different services such as Stripe or Intercom, other services. We implemented our custom modules, and we use it to get or post data directly into the database. So we transform the information that we need and we save again to our database. And the learning curve is medium. It means that like in few days or weeks, you can understand how to use the tool. And we use NA10, of course, for advanced workflows. Yeah, so let's talk about Coda. So as I said, we use Coda internally for many things, but everything changed when we decided to create the custom pack that we named Domino. So we implemented this pack. We put our APIs, so we technically write with code the pack, and this is our engineering team did, and also thanks to Federico, who came to our office in Bologna, and so we put directly the endpoint, our API endpoint to the pack with all the security option, and we map the result. So then every attribute is matched on us, can be matched on a single column in your table. So to understand how to use the pack, I created like a very simple video. So this is a list of ID of the track that is a standard in the music industry, is the ISRC. So you can import our track column, and you can pass as an input the ID of the previous column, and it automatically in seconds it loads the track information. So this is the title of the track, but it's nested all the other information, so the artist of a track, and is already loaded, okay? And after that, you can go deeper and add and load the lyrics informations with the lyrics column. So to get that information, you can go back to the track column, get our internal ID that is called common track ID as an input, and after that, in minutes, seconds, you have the full lyrics. And with that, you have also other nested information such as lyrics language, or the quality of the lyrics. So what's the impact of that? So as I said, we are a company of 130 people, but the operation team is just like a team of 10, 20 people. And so to manage all the requests, we then have, we put on their hands a tool that they are using every day, and they call, like in a normal day, 80,000 requests with the pack. So it means that they can load in minutes a lot of informations, okay? So that's a huge impact. Of course, we speed up the process a lot. We made the 10x better the experience of the data retrieval. So what took days now is a task of minutes. So thanks to the pack, in minutes you can get track information, and you can know if the track of our client match on our catalog. You can get all the track informations and the lyrics information. And after that, thanks to Coda, you can create such a beautiful charts and report for the client. This is 1 hour or a few minutes task now. And of course, no tickets, Jira tickets are in the flow. Then we also implemented for more complicated workflows NA10, and we did with our self-hosted implementation with the SSO login, and we implemented both development and production environment. So for us, it's very important to enable other people to work with the great tools. So it's more important not to create like a beautiful workflows, but to let the people to use great tools. So with this like setup, our employees can just use the company login to work on NA10. And also to improve the usage of the tool, we created custom nodes. Why? Because our first implementation of NA10 was like this. So this was like just an API of MusicMatch, right? So it can work like that, but we decided to make it better. So everything that was like a big workflow is just one single module. And we implemented a list of modules to improve the experience of NA10 tool for our teams. So we have some of our internal AI operations and a lot of catalog operations. So now the different teams can combine modules together and transform data from an input to an output that is different. In the end, we changed what was like a month's task in days task, okay? And they can like not only get data from the catalog, but they can also store data in the catalog. They can work on 1,000 records, and they can do like complicated data transformation, including AI. We also created our own dashboard that is on Coda, of course. So every day we download all the NA10 operation that we do internally, and we can like show what we use on NA10. And as you can see, we have a lot of workflows. We do like 2,000 executions per day, lot of triggers, and so on and so forth. So, okay, I already explained you a lot of like tools and why we implemented it. So I wanted to show you like a real example. Okay, so end of last year, we received a request. So one of our clients want to transfer all the Indian catalog lyrics from the Romanized version on the left to the Romanization version on the right. So it was a moment where we were packed, so we were no capacity on the back, and we couldn't like put new task in the sprint. So it was like impossible to do that with the engineering team. So we decided to found our way and to use our internal tools. So the steps to accomplish this task was, okay, I need to download all the lyrics, 100,000 lyrics. I need to detect the language to do then the data transformation. I need to generate the Romanized version of the lyrics. I need to save the new lyrics in the catalog. I need to generate the new time-synced version, so the lyrics in time with the music, and save the previous version Romanized into the catalog as a translation of the new lyrics. So we have all the data. Again, what could we do? Okay, so I mean, the old MusicMatch could plan a meeting with the engineering team, identify what's the task to accomplish this request, plan sprints, and then involve developers. But what we did in reality was to involve the operations team and create an NA10 workflow in 1 week, and run the workflow in the following week. So in 2 weeks, we transform all the Indian catalog, 100,000 tracks from the Romanized version to from the original script to the Romanized version. And yeah, so honestly speaking, we're not proud of the design of the workflow, but it worked. And we improved. So in this workflow, you see everything that we have. So there is, it's hard to understand, but there is Coda, because we use Coda to save the data and to monitor the trend of the workflow, because we don't want to like break the database. But in 2 weeks, we solved a problem that it could be like a month's problem in the past. Okay, so to wrap it up, what the takeaway. So Now our teams are move faster because we remove a bottleneck and middleman. No Jira tickets, less meetings. So we simplified a lot all the flow. No code tool unlocks internal APIs, so we put the APIs in the hands of the team, and engineers create the API, then don't need to run it. So you don't have to ask an engineer to run an API for you, okay? And engineers focus on real problems. So skilled people do skilled work, okay? And tech becomes accessible. So full autonomy by leveraging the company's tech stack. So in the end, we put all the company APIs in the hands of all the people in the company, so that they can work autonomously and they are free to explore and to solve the problem also with creativity. That's it. Thank you so much.